You know, Jesus takes this whole idea of love and takes it up a whole notch. He talks about this without specifically mentioning love, but turn to Matthew 25. And again, I'll pause for a minute. We're going to look at a passage beginning with verse 31. So go ahead and pause. I'll pause for a couple of seconds, but if you need more time, pause me on the video and then start it back up again. Alright, so Matthew 25, we're starting with verse 31. Jesus is talking here. He says, "When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, he will sit on his throne in heavenly glory. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right, and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, 'Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me.' Then the righteous will answer him, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?' The king will reply, 'I tell you the truth. Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers of mine, you did for me.' Then he will say to those on his left, 'Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not look after me.' They also will answer, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or needing clothes or sick or in prison and did not help you?' He will reply, 'I tell you the truth. Whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me.' Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life." Whoa, heavy passage, huh? When you read this, it might make you a little worried, a little bit worked up. First, question might arise for you to say, well, is Jesus saying then I have to earn my way to heaven? That it counts on what it is that I do in order to get there? No, he's not talking about that in this passage. There is nothing that we can do to earn our way to heaven. We cannot earn our own salvation. We cannot set things right with God all by ourselves. All we can do is trust Jesus and trust what Jesus accomplished on the cross on our behalf. It's only through him and his sacrifice that we can actually have a relationship with God. But what he is saying is that we can't accept his gift of salvation and then do nothing with it. We can't somehow recognize Jesus' great love for us and dying on the cross for us and then fail to love others with a deep love. Jesus' love took action on our behalf. Jesus loved us and he moved. He did something about the situation that we were in. He demonstrated his love for us by coming to this earth by dying on a cross in our place. This kind of love, this active love, should inspire us, should move us to want to do the same. No, not die on a cross for other people, but should move us to activate our love. It should move us to want to demonstrate our love to other people. We should also get the feeling, or the idea, not the feeling. We should also get the idea that if God the Father was willing to send His Son to die for us, God must really love people. And we need to be doing the same.